Okay. No, welcome you to Radio IITA.
Like, just move a bit, not to the extreme.
Welcome you to Radio IITA 88.5, and today is Radio IITA Farmers Outreach. So before we start, so you have So before we start, akínyínkábò lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí ìmọ̀gbà IITA àti sí inú ìdánilẹ́kọ̀ọ́ tó wà fún àwọn àgbẹ̀ oníṣu. Ṣùgbọ́n tó wá di nípa abẹ̀rẹ̀ gbogbo àwọn ìwé ta pín fún yìí ìdánwò ráńpẹ́ ni lọ́dọ̀ àwò ráńpẹ́ ni. Akẹ́kẹ̀ẹ́ kọ́kọ́ ṣe afẹ́mọ̀ bí ọgbọ́n yìí ṣe kún tó nípa nǹkan tá à ń ṣe yìí gan-an yẹn yam farming. Ṣé àgbẹ̀ pé iṣẹ́ àgbẹ̀ ó oríṣiríṣi? We have yam farmers, we have maize farmers, we have vegetable farmers. So a fẹ́ ṣe ìdánwò ráńpẹ́ fún yín láti mọ ìpele tẹ́ ẹ wà. Ṣé nǹkan tá à ń ṣe yìí gan-an ṣó yẹ iṣẹ́ ti ní ìmọ̀ nípa rẹ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀? Ó ní àbíkú yín ní àwọn ìwé yẹn pé kẹ́ ẹ dáhùn àwọn ìbéèrè àpọ̀ sínú ẹ̀. We have a program for you that is about to share. So, ẹ máa gbọ́ ètò yẹn kó tó wá ní pé á tẹ̀síwájú nínú àwọn àṣeyẹ yẹn.
Thanks for coming. This is really nice to Farmers Outreach, and today is due to help enlarge our knowledge when it comes to young farming. The script you have with you is the script you feel after a particular episode of one of our programs, and that will help to know how much experience you have in the young farming business, and how much you will apply the skills, if right or not. So that's just what that script is for. But also today is to give us a wider exposure to everything about our family, how we want to, how we go about our own business. Thank you very much.
So,
Take it home. But there was a day, I don't know what happened. I shall bought the food. But the chicken, luckily for me, was a big one. So I easily get tired when I eat chicken. So I don't know what happened that day. So I left almost half of the food and a good percentage of the chicken. My dear brother and sister, I was going home. And as God will have it that day, there was traffic. Do you know that before I got home, I got famished again? I was like, hey! And I was not lamenting that, and I didn't finish that food though. I didn't finish my fried rice and chicken. I finished the coleslaw actually because so I didn't finish. So if I had repacked it, I know. But the pain is that the people there will just mess it up. They will put the tissue, put everything somehow, and no, they will mess it up, and it will no longer be useful. But if you are taking it home, you will have probably eaten it up, or probably you give it to a friend in the house, and no. And then I wasn't even married then. These are our guys that if you eat gala, you don't finish it, your friend will collect it from you and eat it, and no. That's the way it is. So let's just work on that and make things better for ourselves.
Food is actually too good to waste. It is too good to waste. And if you are in your own house and you cannot finish some food, you can actually use it for something else. You can use it. It is as a fertilizer. We can serve it as a fertilizer. When you have a mini farm at your backyard, you can put it around the roots and it's going to serve as a fertilizer. So you don't need to waste food anymore.
We have always said this on this show that try to grow your own food, at least to some percentage. You might not be able to grow rice, you might not be able to grow beans, you might not be able to grow some things, but at least you can grow pepper. You can grow, there are some seasonal crops like maize. In fact, there is Kokoro species, which we call Ewedu. But botanical name is what I just told you, Kokoro species, Ewedu. And another experience, I remember several times we have eaten in our house, and the Ewedu you talk about was actually harvested from the compound. We ate it, and it even tasted better than the one that was still that has been already put on the market platforms, physical market. No. But this one is direct from the source. Till you got it, it's still having the nutrients from the source, and we are fine. That's the way it should be. Please let us work on our food. Now we have mentioned 2 things now. We mentioned our clothes, which you can convert to a bag. You can even make it a fashionable one, depending. Okay.
Not
only shopping bag, not only clothes. What else?
Bottles.
Imagine.
You can make bottles too. All these bottles. Okay, this is what is going to
like
happen.
A pet drinks.
Yes. You are going to have a different waste bin. One for papers, one for bottles, one for waste food, and one for other things. That is the mission, to go without waste in order to reuse it.
Yeah, if you cannot buy actual waste bin, buy a bucket. Some of you have buckets in your house, okay? And like I think we've discussed it before, if you want to, even if you don't have a garden-like compound, you can use your sports bucket.
Yes.
Plant your aloe vera there.
Inside.
Me, I have aloe vera inside about 3 buckets in my house. Plant your ewedu, plant your saint leaf, your bitter leaf.
Even this pure water nylon, you can
the sachet water nylon,
and you can use it for plants.
Imagine.
Because that is what I have in my house.
Imagine. So what else? What are we talking about?
It's as simple as that. We're on a short break. When we come back, we'll be diving into another part of the discussion, talking about reuse, recycle, refuse, repair,
recycle, and upcycle.
Upcycle. Yeah, upcycle. Sit back, relax. The show is still West Value on Radio IITA 88.5.
Make him welcome many times. Izuka ọbụla maka gburugburu ebe obibi gị gbasara ọrụ ya na ntụzi dabara adaba. Mee ka ige ntị na redio IITA 88.5. Asịkwala na ọba ahụ n'ụlọ mgbasa ozi redio IITA maka ọrụ.
You're welcome back. You're welcome back. The show is West Value on your number one Agric Radio IITA 88.5. We've been discussing how to reuse, refuel, repair, refuse, upcycle waste, and so on. Now we talked about food. Now there is something that was discussed about China. It's even happening in China. Okay.
Yes. There are people in China, some part of China, they are actually feeding, surviving on food.
Southern China, precisely.
Yes. They are surviving on waste food. Don't let me call it waste food. Food that people don't eat anymore.
That some people could not finish.
Some people could not finish it. So they are surviving on it. They are even selling it and making it as an income for others.
Imagine. We know all fingers are not equal, right? So some people are privileged, some people are privileged.
Less privileged.
Less privileged, and I don't want to use the less privileged. No, the privilege rank is, is on a graph range, the way it is. But those that could not finish their food could extend it to those that needed it more, and they are feeding on it. That's another way to make this happen. Another thing is, we know that probably African economy have issues with power. See, if you cannot refrigerate your food due to power supply or whatever, you can simply make it in a way where you can always warm it over and over and over and over. That's the way it is. So that's just let it be an act for you. Simple. So we say, how is it? One Monday now. That's the way you should make it work. So, and that's part of it. Then there is another thing I would like Victoria to discuss, which was causing issue in the office sometimes ago. After she came from there, people were fighting on something. So I just want to talk about it.
Yeah, it's actually a paper mache. Made a frame out of it. All these small papers, we made a frame out of it. It's actually a love frame. That's why people are fighting for it.
But there was she made a frame with a love. There is this foil. Yes. You know when you buy chicken, luckily for me, electronics. So there is this will call tired when I eat. So she cut it into the shape of love. So I don't know what happened that day. So I left. She used a carton. A carton. My dear brother and sister, a carton paper. Yes, she cut it into God will have it that day. So it's called the thick one. Was traffic. That's a frame. Do you know that before I got home, the papers got famished. Papers cut into pieces. And I was not lamenting that. It comes right. It comes right. And she placed the love on it. Actually, she colored it with red. I didn't feel that I said color that red. Hey, I know. Come and see the way we're fighting for this thing. But at the end, She was one that
just
took
mess
it
it up.
Before God.
Now the tissue, put everything.
The stuff
somehow
slept in the
and
office for about
mess
3
it
to
up
4
and it will
days.
no longer be useful. But
And
you are
it was
taking
fine,
it
but
to
look as if
you are
somebody
probably
noticed
eating
it,
it,
so-
but probably you give it to a friend in the house.
You had to take it
and
up.
then it was
All
I
those
wasn't
things
married
were
then.
waste.
You know these are our guys that
Eventually,
if you meet
somebody
guy like
made
this,
somebody
you
made
don't
something
collect
out
it
of
from you
it.
and eat it.
And that's what we're
That's-
talking about.
That's the way
In fact,
it
the
is.
children
So
that
let's
were
just
involved in that
no
event
work on that
had to
and
go with every
no,
other
make
thing.
things
They use their
better.
plastic
For
waste, the table
ourselves.
water, the
Food
pet
is
drinks,
actually
and
too
they use
good
everything
waste.
and they
It's
so
too
they
good
got
to
it
waste.
right.
And if you are
Means
in
we
your
can
own
always
house
make
and you
with
cannot
that.
finish some
Now,
food, you can actually
The
use it for something
refrigerating
else.
stuff
You
maybe
can use it. It is as a fertilizer. We can serve it actually wasting energy. When you have a mini farm at your backyard, all this you can put it around
security lights,
the roots. It's not supposed to serve as
on
fertilizer.
As a
Daylight,
fertilizer.
so you don't need to waste food.
Not
anymore.
broad.
Not
No, we have always
broad
said this on
daylight.
this show that
It's supposed
try
to be off.
to
Then when it
grow
is in the evening,
at least to
Turn
some
it
percent.
on.
It is called security light. You might not be able to grow rice. Anybody can see anybody in the afternoon. But at least you can grow pepper. The only time you might not see somebody walking past
there are some
your house
seasonal,
is in the night where
crops,
even you cannot see
like
anything.
maize.
That's why it is called
In fact, there is
security.
cockroach species which we call
Except if you're using it as an indicator, which is not even. You are not using a sound indicator. Okay, for people in Nigeria,
and
that
another
used to be
experience
having
I
a
remember
pepper thing.
several
Indicator
times
is
we have
you
eaten
know,
in
if you
our
are turning
house,
off everything,
and
the indicator is always mostly
in
a
the
dim
talk
light,
about
just
was
to show
actually
that
harvested from the company.
there is the power has been
We had
restored.
it, and it even
But
tasted better than the one
now
that was
we now
still
complain that
the
power holding
been,
company or IBDC
already put
Let's
on
bring
the
in,
they are bringing on the market
platforms.
They are supposed to pay
physical
1,000
market.
naira. They are bringing
No,
4,000
but this
they
one
actually
is
give us
direct
the
from the source.
statistics of the
Till you
money
got
they are
it, it's
giving
still
back.
having the nutrients from
They said that
the
people
source,
are
and
wasting
we are
this
fine.
light so much
That's the way it
that
should be. Please let us work on our
we
food.
don't need it
Now we
anymore.
have mentioned two
Right.
things now.
Now we say we
Mention
don't
our
have
clothes,
light.
which you can convert
You
to
already
that. You
know
can
that
make it
even
a
if they
fashionable
give us
one.
that light, we are going to waste it.
So they have done the calculation. Okay.
Not
So-
only
not only
shopping
shopping
bag,
bag,
not only clothes,
but what we two are doing is
bottles,
not
we
imagine.
can make
So you don't waste light if you.
all these
In fact,
bottles. Okay, if you don't need
like a
happen.
pet
Yes.
if it is possible
You are
that
going
even in
to
the
have a
house you
different
don't need to
waste
turn on
bin.
the light. Now good, let me tell you.
One
Now let's
for
give myself a
papers,
cinema
one for
mood.
bottles,
When I'm watching
for
TV in
waste
the house,
food, and
anytime
one
I'm
for
in the
other
house, in the
That
day
is
I don't
mission
turn on
to
the light
go
in
without
the rooms
waste.
and the sitting
In
room
order
and
to
everywhere,
use-
except the kitchen.
Yeah, if you
where
cannot
we need to
buy
see stuff. And when we are done,
actual
we turn it
waste
off.
bin,
In the
buy
night,
bucket.
if I'm watching TV
Some
with
of you
my
have
wife,
buckets in your house.
because the children will be
Okay.
sleeping. Or if I'm
And
watching TV
like,
alone,
I
I
think
turn
we've
on the
discussed
light,
it
even if
before.
I'm working on the
If
system.
you want to, even if you don't have
the light,
a-
because there is an illumination on the computer.
a
And
garden
the illumination
like
on the light
compound.
makes it much. My
You can
eyes now,
use
it
your
disturbs my eyes.
sports
That's buckets.
ball.
I'm not saying I was this
Plant your aloe vera here.
I have
I don't-
aloe vera inside about
yeah, I
three
wasn't perfect.
buckets. I don't have this policy. It was just my
Plant
nature.
your
So when I
ugu,
got to know that this was
plant
actually
your-
right, so it made me invest more.
Saint
in it.
leaf,
Even
your
if
bitter
I'm working
leaf.
in the
Even
studios
this
on
pure
my
water
stuffs
line.
and stuff,
You
and
can
yeah,
work
the
it.
sachet water line.
And-
Most
and
times
you
I
can
love
use
to
it
work
for
without the light
plant.
on because
Magic.
I have the
That's what I
computers
have.
illuminating the
So what
environment.
else-
I'm
what
not
are we
working
talking
about. I'm
about?
sitting and I'm talking
It's
and
as
editing and
simple
doing stuff.
as that.
That's the way things should go. Please let us manage our power. Please let us manage it. And on a final note, from Victoria before we wrap it up on
Going
this
on a short
edition of
break.
Waste
When we come back,
Please, let's create a sustainable world without waste.
we're diving into another
Let's
part
have
of
it
the
on the back of our
discussion
mind to
talking
reduce,
about
reuse, repair, recycle, upcycle, and refuse.
Kojubera. Please use
Use,
your waste.
recycle.
Our people, ẹ máa lo àwọn oúnjẹ tẹ́ ẹ bá lè jẹ tán. Àwọn aṣọ tẹ́ ẹ bá wọ̀ mọ́ ẹ lè fi ṣe báàgì tó fi ń ra nǹkan. Iná ta máa ń tàn lẹ́yìn ẹja máa pa àwọn tá a bá lò. Thank you very much. So on this
Yeah.
note, to wrap up,
Recycle,
we draw the curtain
Upside.
for this edition of Waste Volume
Radio
Radio
IITA,
The show is 2.5, your number one
Waste Volume
agro
Radio
radio.
IITA,
Remember, we
88.5.
broadcast knowledge for agriculture, and I love to say, and more. And more. Until next time, please make do with your waste. Like she said, let us invest in a sustainable
Making
environment
mana,
without waste.
making
Until next
weta
time.
mmelite ahụ izu oge ọbụla maka gburugburu ebe obibi gị gbasara ọrụ ugbo ya na ntụzi dabara adaba mee ka ige ntị na redio IITA 88.5 ezigara ebe ahụ ụlọ mgbasa ozi redio IITA oge ọrụ. Just you and I, sharing our love.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. The show is West Valley number one radio IITA 88.5. We've been discussing how to remove, refill, repair, refuse, upcycle waste and so on. Now we talked about food. Now there is something that was discussed about China. It's even happening in China. Okay.
Yeah, people in China, some part of China, they are actually feeding, surviving on food.
Southern China, precisely.
Yeah, surviving. Don't let me call it food that
That so people could not
finish. Some people could not finish it. So they are surviving on it. They are even selling it, making it as an income.
Yeah. Imagine. We know fingers are not equal. So some people are privileged, some people are
Less
privileged.
privileged.
Most less privileged. I don't want to use less privileged. But the privileged one is but some those that do not feel that privilege tend to do that all the time. And they are eating it, they are feeding themselves. That is another way to is another thing is you know that probably the African economy see, if you cannot refrigerate your food due to power supply or whatever, you can simply make it in a way you can always run it over and over and over. That's the way it is. So that's just let it be an act for you. Simple. Some will say, how is it? One more Monday now. That's the way you should make it. So and that's part of it. Then there is another thing I would like Victoria to discuss, which was causing issues in the office sometimes. After she came from there, the people were fighting on something. So I don't know what I talk about.
Yeah, it's actually a paper mache. Made a frame out of it. All this just frame out of it.
This is it.
It's actually a love frame. That's why people are fighting for it.
But she made a frame out of the love. There's this foil. You know when you buy electronics, that's in Africa, so she cut it into the shape of love. So I don't know what happened that day. So I left she used the carton carton paper. Yes, she cut it into it was for the thick ones. That's a frame. You know that before I got from paper, stickers cut into pieces. And I was not an accident, I don't know that and she placed the love for me to go for it. She colored it for 12 minutes. Every people that say, color it for 12 minutes. Once it was the fighting against it. But by the end, she was one that took it up.
The program you just listened to was a repeat broadcast. Data and statistics may have changed.
I got you something.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Okay.
I love it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Is that your dad?
You'll never see him again. You understand that?
that smile that only heaven can make. I pray to God every day that you keep that smile. Yeah, you are my dream. There's not a thing I won't do. I'll give my life up for you, 'cause you are my dream. And baby, everything that I have is yours. You will never go cold or hungry. I'll be there when you're insecure. Let you know that you always love me, girl. 'Cause you are the only thing that I got right now. One day when the sky is falling, I'll be standing right next to you, right next to you. Nothing will ever come between us, 'cause I'll be standing right next to you, right next to you. You had my child, you would make my life complete. Just to have your eyes on a little me, that'd be mine forever. And baby, everything that I have is yours. You'll never go cold or hungry. I'll be there when you're insecure. Let you know that you always love me, girl. 'Cause you are the only thing that I've got right now. One day when the sky is falling, I'll be standing right next to you, right next to you. Nothing will ever come between us. I'll be standing right next to you, right next to you. One another, me and you. And I have no fear, I know I'll make it through. One day when the sky is falling, I'll be standing right next to you. One day when the sky is falling, I'll be standing right next to you, right next to you, right next to you, right next to you. Nothing will ever come between us. I'll be standing right next to you, right next to you. Oh yeah, stand by my side, side, side. When the sky falls down, I'll be there, I'll be there. You got that smile that only heaven can make. I pray to God every day to keep you forever. Oh. It's Young John, the wicked producer. It's Vito, baby, yeah. When you give me small, I I just suffocate. Girl, I wanna wake up next to you. Go, ni pride for Sokoto. Girl, you did mind. Girl, I wanna wake up next to you. Go, you in the pride for Sokoto. Girl, you did mind. Girl, I wanna wake up next to you. Wake up next to you. You're my coffee in the morning. What you do for me? You get me going. And if I'm in a dream, then please don't wake me up. Cause I need this feeling. Loving you is my healing. You make me wanna go, spin the bag all on you, I love you laying next to you, I'm better with you, crazy times we're in, we all could use a friend. I love the way you loving on me. You make me wanna take you home to family. You make me wanna go. Me fight the Sokoto. Girl, you did mind. Girl, I wanna wake up next to you. Wake up next to you. Even if I the Sokoto. Girl, you did mind. Girl, I wanna wake up next to you. Yeah. Wake up next to you. Iṣẹ́ àgbẹ̀ kọjá ọ̀gbìn àti ìkórè nìkan. Ǹjẹ́ o mọ̀ nípa ìmọ̀ ìjìnlẹ̀ àti ètò ọrọ̀ ajé tó rọ̀ mọ́ iṣẹ́ àgbẹ̀?
Ní gbogbo ọjọ́ ìṣẹ́gun Tuesday àti ọjọ́ ẹtì Friday ní dédé aago 11 òwúrọ̀ bí yóò ṣe máa yànnàná àwọn ohun ọ̀tun lẹ́ka iṣẹ́ àgbẹ̀ pẹ̀lú àwọn akọ́ṣẹ́mọṣẹ́ àti ọ̀jọ̀gbọ́n nídìí iṣẹ́ àgbẹ̀.
Àgbẹ̀dọ̀wọ́, ètò tó ń fi ìmọ̀ ìjìnlẹ̀ àti ètò ọrọ̀ ajé mú ìgbáyé gbádùn bá àwọn àgbẹ̀.
Exclusively on Radio IITA 88.5.
This kind of program which is going to influence the whole continent. It's going to be managed and led by the young people.
TEP itself is the future.
And that's why we are emphasizing on the important role the youth can play. And that's exactly the essence of a program like this.
And everyone will agree with me that it's time to begin to engage the youth in productive avenues of agriculture.
That can only happen when we have young people getting into agriculture as a business.
Are you young and interested in areas of agriculture? Join us every Tuesdays and Thursdays from 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. on Everything Youth.
Exclusively on Radio IITA, it's 8.5.
Guys, how far now?
Hey, long time.
I'm doing fine though. Vicky, I see you for market. Now,
no money.
More things are expensive.
Not even expensive, some are even scarce.
I even met one woman in the market. She was just complaining that she could not buy everything that she needed because she was not holding enough money.
With the way things are going, I think it is high time we began to grow our own food because this situation is just unbearable. Imagine, I bought almost 500 naira vegetable and it was as light as this paper. Where exactly are we going?
My wife was even complaining that she couldn't get fresh fish from our usual vendor. I had to drive 1 hour looking for where to buy fresh fish. You can't believe the one I even buy self, you know fresh at all. No fresh. My thing with me. So the woman come they talk say the person they supply her goods couldn't supply because of transportation costs.
I just wish you don't even need to go anywhere. Just everything that you need just be appearing in my house. No need to stress myself.
How can that be possible? No be juju be that.
You people are still complaining about food scarcity. Do you know that myself and my family,
we don't have anything to worry about when it comes to food supply because we take care of ourselves.
You get fam?
In this economy.
How? Let me tell you about it, guys. I enrolled in an agribusiness training where I've learned how to grow my food by myself and I'm able to feed my family. I've learned how to grow vegetables, how to cultivate a garden, and most of all, I've learned how to make profit from the produce from my garden using agricultural technology solutions.
Come on, how did you even know about all these things?
It is simple. I listen to Radio IITA 88.5.
Yes, for more information, ethics, and techniques on agriculture, listen to
Radio IITA 88.5, broadcasting knowledge for agriculture.
Skibo, robo skibo, eva, oshe, bares, kilo, yeah, na only you are, kilo, what the constitute, but you are.
This survey is all about farmers. So we are here with the crew to rub minds and engage with our audience who are mostly farmers and who are here in this market. We'll also be moving to another market, that is the Monia market. But here we want to engage, interact with the women and men who are farmers who are here today to sell their products and reintroduce Radio IITA to them and IITA in particular. Tell them what we do, talk to them about our research and the need for them to tune into our radio station 88.5 FM to get knowledge about how to grow their crops, the various mandate crops of IITA like maize, cassava, banana, yam and the rest. So the staff gone into the market to talk with the women, get their inputs so that it can enrich our content. We want to give them a sense of belonging, a sense of ownership before we go into producing programs. We would like them to tell us the kind of programs they would like to listen to on Radio IITA. So that is the main objective of this survey. So come with us.
Wọ́n fẹ́ máa gbọ́ àwọn nǹkan ohun mèremère, àwọn nǹkan ìjìnlẹ̀ Yorùbá, táwọn ọmọ wa tí yóò fi jẹ́ kí ayé wọn kó rọrùn. Tí ó fi jẹ́ pé kò yẹ ṣe èbó nìkan ni wọ́n mọ sọ àfẹ́ mọ́ ṣe pé kìíní káwọn gan kó jẹ́ pé Yorùbá mọ̀ jinlẹ̀ pàápàá jùlọ àwọn ètò ọkọ̀ bí ṣe ń lọ afẹ́ mọ́ gbọ́ kó jẹ́ pé ìgbàyé gbádùn ìrọ̀rùn fún aráalé fún ará oko fún àwọn tó ń ṣe àgbẹ̀ tínú wọn gbọ́ máa dùn. So ẹ mọ̀ bá wa ṣe kó dẹ̀ máa fine ojú àdúró ní tiwa o iléeṣẹ́ yóò dẹ̀ ní jóná yóò máa lọ síwájú ni yóò wá máa kú bí ọjà ni kò ní tú bí ọjà.
Ó dáa ká máa gbọ́ rédíò tá a bá ń gbọ́ rédíò a máa ti ń lọ nílùú a sì máa ti ń lọ Nàìjíríà. Èmi láìkí pé kí wọ́n máa ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀ kọ́mẹ́dì èmi láìkẹ́ àbí kí wọ́n máa sọ ọ̀rọ̀ tí ó máa jẹ́ ọ̀rọ̀ ìjìnlẹ̀ Yorùbá.
rédíò jà kẹfì sínú òkùnkùn tẹ́ bá ti jí ní 5 láàárọ̀ tẹ́ gbọ́ rédíò ẹ mọ̀ nǹkan tí bá ń lọ nínú ìlú so ti yé yín ní ìsèmi lè má dé ìgboro mo lè má dé Èkó ẹ̀yin rédíò ẹ ti débẹ̀ nǹkan tó bá ṣẹlẹ̀ àgbọ̀ lórí rédíò àmọ́ ibi tá a bá ń lọ tí ìbá lèèyàn ní travel tó bá gbọ́ rédíò yóò mọ̀ nǹkan tí bá ṣẹlẹ̀ níbi tó ọmọ rẹ̀ bá wà.
ẹ̀yin èèyàn wa à ń ròyìn láti máa gbọ́ rédíò IITA 88.5 FM so wọ́n á máa ṣe n tó tẹ́ yín lọ́rùn. ẹlẹ́ẹ̀kejì ni wípé ìròyìn tó dáa ẹ máa gbọ́ lọ́dọ̀ wọn so wọ́n dẹ̀ máa tẹ́ yín lọ́rùn lórí nǹkan tí ẹ bá fẹ́ kẹ́ ẹ máa bá ní gbọ́ wa lóòrèkóòrè Olúwa á ràn yín lọ́wọ́.
inú wa dùn pẹ̀lú bí IITA bí wọ́n ṣe wá bá wa láti wá sọ fún wa pé rédíò station IITA ó ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ káwọn èèyàn ó lè mọ̀ yí pé àgbẹ̀ lọ́ba torí àgbẹ̀ yìí náà ló dáa jù à ń gbádùn àwọn nǹkan oko láti ewédú ni ẹ̀fọ́ ẹ̀gẹ́ tòmẹ́tò rodo gbogbo àwọn nǹkan yẹn.
kuma ina son rediyo IITA sosai ina jin daɗin sauraron rediyo IITA saboda ayyukan da suke koyar da mutane suna koya wa mutane aiki ne akan cewa a nemi mafita saboda noma da kiwo yanzu su ne mutane ya kamata su rinka yi suna yin noma saboda idan ba ku noma ina ne za ku samu abincin da za ku ci sannan kowa yana gani for example abubuwa duka sun yi tsada mai ya kamata mutane su shiga wannan tsari suna sauraron rediyo na IITA saboda su je da ake aikace da ake kuma gyara noma da kiwo.
The reception was top notch, yes, and we had quality feedbacks on what we are to also put on some of our programmings here at Radio IITA.
The good news is that people love Radio IITA, and I'm proud to be part of this. So I would also like to encourage you to always tune into Radio IITA 88.5. We are the best blog for all agricultural information. We don't deal with those things you don't want. We deal with things you need, things you want.
tó máa ń bá àwọn èèyàn sọ̀rọ̀ tí ọ̀gá àwọn communicators ọ̀rọ̀ la máa ń sọ àbí lé mo parọ́ ni bàtà jáde lọ ká ṣe outreach wa jáde lọ náà pè ní outreach fún ìwà wọn bàtà jáde lọ ká polówó káàkiri ṣe mọ̀ pé a máa ń sọ̀rọ̀ ni ọ̀rọ̀ máa ń sọ nínú ìdílé bẹ́ẹ̀ bàtà máa ń sọ̀rọ̀ làkúrò àwọn communicators káwọn sọ̀rọ̀ ẹgbẹ́ ẹgbẹ́ ọ̀pọ̀ sílẹ̀ ẹ̀sìn sí ìgbìmọ̀ IITA ẹ má bí ní àtọ̀rọ̀ káfárà lọ́wọ́ àwọn mẹ́sàn-án ọ̀la àpàdé ṣùgbọ́n àkọ́kọ́ òjò náà ìwà àmọ̀lé òjò àtọ́lọ́wọ́ náà tó yẹ kí ìgbà fún máa ṣe adé àtẹnukọ àti lọ. ṣùgbọ́n yàtọ̀ sí òjò tó wá rọ̀ ẹ̀mọ̀ yóò tó bá ti ẹ̀rọ náà ṣiṣẹ́ àwọn ọmọ máa ṣẹlẹ̀. àlẹ́ ìgbà tí mo wá ti iṣẹ́ làárọ̀ ìgbó bá ti tó mọ́tò àwọn onímọ̀tò kan náà máa sábẹ́jù. so gbogbo àwọn oríṣiríṣi nǹkan yẹn ló fà á ti di pé àwọn ènìyàn wa pọ̀ ti di dé. ọ̀rọ̀ báyìí sí lápé ètò yìí ẹ̀yin lápé iṣẹ́ ọlọ́mọ aláàbọ̀ wa ṣe káàbá ní àlè rẹ̀ àlè rẹ̀ láti tó díẹ̀ ẹ̀sìn dé oṣù wa tó ìwà tó kù kálíbà rẹ̀ nígbà tí àlè ẹ̀ta ìpè ní tó yẹ kí ó ṣe lápẹ́ àwọn èèyàn wa tó ṣì ń bọ̀ tó ń bọ̀ lọ́wọ́ àwọn àṣẹ ìgbà tó yẹ kí ó ṣe àlè rẹ̀ láti bẹ̀ káwọn bàbá fún àkókò ìṣòro ẹ̀ má bìí sí wa. Agbára lọ́wọ́ ọlọ́run ọba ilé ìgbìmọ̀ rẹ̀. Agbára lọ́wọ́ ọlọ́run ọba ilé ìgbìmọ̀ rẹ̀. Èyí ìta tó máa ṣe ọlọ́run jẹ́ lórí ọ̀rọ̀ ọ̀gbọ́n tí o kò ní ṣe ṣé wọ́n lè máa lọ kẹ́tù ní pé tó sáfù tó ṣe ìwọ́n tó kò rọ̀nù kó má ṣe dìgbà ọjà èyí máa bà ṣe òjò ní ẹ̀kọ́ tó gbọ́ yóò ṣe àwọn àgbẹ̀ wá ti ń bínú láwọn yìí ẹ káàbọ̀ sí inú ìmọ̀ni àgbẹ̀ṣẹ̀ Ẹ káàbọ̀ sí inú ọgbà IITX. A ti ṣe a ti ní àwọn ìwé ìkùn nígbà tí ó lẹ́yìn pé láti èsì ìwé náà ìlú àná àbàtì. A ní kí ẹ fi àwọn fún àwọn ẹni a ní kí ẹ fi fọ́ọ̀mù yẹn ó ṣe fọ́ọ̀mù pàṣẹ. Protest lápẹ́ ìdánwò ráńpẹ́ ni ó lè mọ ẹ mọ lóòótọ́ ó tọ́ bí wà farmers ó kàn lọ àlàjọ àjọ oríṣi bẹ́ẹ̀ àbí mo parọ́ ni tó ẹ ti ní àwọn ìmọ̀ kan ẹ táwọn òye kan tẹ́lẹ̀ nípa ṣáàgbẹ̀ pàápàá jùlọ nípa ọ̀gbìn iṣu àwọn afẹ́ràn ilé tí afẹ́mọ̀ gbogbo ṣé lóòótọ́ ni àbí ṣáàtì ṣàwọn èèyàn pè ṣáwọn àjọ oríṣi lágbè lóòótọ́ torí ẹ̀ ènìyàn fi bí ìwé àkọ́kọ́ pín in a máa tuntun pé káwọn tó ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ darapọ̀ mọ́ ọ. Ètò yìí ó ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ náà nìyẹn o. Ìdánilẹ́kọ̀ọ́ la pè é fún àwọn àgbẹ̀ oníṣu. Gẹ́gẹ́ bí mo ṣe lọ lẹ́ẹ̀kan oríṣiríṣi àwọn àgbẹ̀ wà. Àwọn àgbẹ̀ oníkòkó wà. Àwọn àgbẹ̀ alábàtò ìgbàlódé nípa àmọ́. Àwọn àgbẹ̀ ẹlẹ́kọ̀ọ́ náà wà ẹlẹ́gẹ̀ẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni eléwébẹ̀ títí lọ ṣe. So ẹ̀yin àgbẹ̀ oníṣu làwọn àfòwò lèmi àtẹ̀kọ́kọ́ àtẹ̀kọ́ lọ́wọ́ yín tó ilé ìyàgbé ẹ̀jẹ̀ wa. Ìyẹn lè pe ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àwọn èèyàn sí ìgbà tó jẹ́ wípé èèyàn ó kàn ṣe làálàá lásán nìkan lè wá. Tẹ́ bàtà lè fẹ́ràn wa létí ọ̀rọ̀ kékeré kan nínú orílẹ̀ èdè. Lọ́wọ́ yẹn ó jáde tó ní òun fẹ́ ṣe ìgbéyàwó fún òun o. Káwọn èèyàn wá kọ́ wá jẹ kọ́ wá mú mi o. Wọ́n mọ̀ lọ káàkiri ọ̀rọ̀ lẹ́yìn ìgbà. Nígbà tí wọ́n wá jẹ́ ní ẹni tó wá padà rí ìdílé tó bá wọ aṣọ bàlàbàlà lọ́wọ́ bàtà. Òótọ́ ni ààrẹ èèyàn. Ó wà wá ìnáwó ilé ẹ̀. Ẹ dákun ẹ bá wa ti sí bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ẹ ti sẹ́ fi sẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ kù. So màá máa sọ Yorùbá lórí Yorùbá lè lọ dáadáa. Ṣé bá àdó ìbò náà? Ṣùgbọ́n èpè Yorùbá èlé mi fara mọ́. Báyìí náà ọ̀rọ̀ tèmi sọ ní. Èmi náà máa sọ Yorùbá. Arákùnrin ọ̀rọ̀ lórí àti ìlú ojú ìlú. Àwọn ará Ghana. Bọ́ọ̀lù ẹni bàbá ará Ghana ni mo kù. Ọ̀nà àdàlú òkè wá tó ṣe Ghana nìkan. Àwọn rè ilé ìbò ni wọ́n, àwọn oníbèrè gbèsè. Lẹ́yìn bá ti sọ Yorùbá, mo mọ̀ fún ẹni èdè Gẹ̀ẹ́sì. Ẹ ṣọ́ ẹkú kalẹ̀.
Thank you very much. Yeah, we appreciate it and we apologize for the delay. The season is the late one for me. I will not make this today. The rain will always fall when everybody says okay. It's almost like not actually what Christ says. No, that was what caused it to be. But we can't wait all. We really appreciate it for coming. And we have a lot of things in store for us today. And we are not taking this for granted. It's not as if we are helping you, we are helping ourselves. This has to happen. And in few minutes, in about a minute, we have a communication with the community. She's the chief host of this event, and she'll be addressing us. She'll be welcoming us officially. And at the end, everybody will be there, because after this section, we're going to another section where we're having our demonstrations and where we'll be fusion. You should know better. So also say welcome you once again. I'll say welcome to the IITA. Nice. So join me as I welcome the head of operations, Ms. Kathy.
So yeah, we're excited to have you here today. You're very welcome to our IITA. This is the second outreach, right? Farmers outreach we're doing for young farmers. The first one was several months ago. There was a much bigger group, and most of them were younger people. We've been encouraging a lot of the youth to go into agriculture, so we encourage our young people to go into different areas of agriculture. So we're excited to have you here, like you said, you need to take into where the action is. I just want to say that it's really exciting for us to work from here on behalf of management and also our scientists. We're here actually to listen to you. We want to hear what you will say. We want to be here to also provide you with information, knowledge, and education, of course, and production, the whole value chain. We provide that. You're welcome. If you have any questions or need anything within certain limits, of course, IITA will try to provide all the information and the materials that you need for the production. So I would also like to commend my team. They've been very enthusiastic about really inviting and bringing you here with us, because that's really what we need to get you here, to hear from you, like we said, and get feedback on the innovation and all the society developed, and how we can help you further in your business, in your livelihood, across our areas of life. So with that, let me thank you and team for all their efforts, and as I said, we're here to help you, but we're also listening to you, so let us know if we can help you with anything within so thank you so much, and I hope the next time we see you, you will be reporting that your harvest will be increased. You were able to reach your goal. Thanks so much. Àwọn Yorùbá àgbà yányán ní ẹ̀ka sí ìbánisọ̀rọ̀ táwọn yìí ti ṣe àìsí. Wọ́n kì í káàbọ̀ tó fún wa dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yín. Wọ́n nínú àwọn ìgbà láti yìí. Wọ́n á gbà kí wọ́n sọ̀rọ̀ wọn lọ. Wọ́n ní ẹlẹ́ẹ̀kejì bẹ́ẹ̀ rèé o. A ti ṣe kọ́ lọ́dún tó kọjá. Ìdánilẹ́kọ̀ọ́ àyàn nípa ti kó àwọn àgbẹ̀ wọn ní wá jẹ́ ọ̀dọ́. So, akọ́ wọn ní bí wọ́n ṣe máa gbìn sọ́ọ̀lì. Ṣùgbọ́n àti sóyè àwọn ọ̀dọ́ ọdún tó kọjá. Wọ́n sọ fún yín pé ẹ mọ̀ pé a nílò láti kọ́ àwọn ọ̀dọ́ nípa pé bí wọ́n ṣe ń gbin oríṣiríṣi àwọn nǹkan títẹ̀. Wọ́n ní ìpínlẹ̀ Káfíńtọ́sì àwọn ọ̀dọ́ ìlú kọjá yìí. Wọ́n lè tó kọ sábà sí àwọn ikọ̀ rédíò àìsí àwọn ní àṣìṣe takuntakun. Wọ́n sọ fún yín wípé àwọn kan máa kọ́ nínú oríṣiríṣi nǹkan. Àwọn nǹkan tẹ́ nílò láti mọ̀ ní information tó yẹ ká fún nípa ẹ̀ṣin máa ṣiṣẹ́ àgbẹ̀ tó sì máa dá sí ẹ̀sìn nítorí cherry agric chain ní àpòlí value chain. Ó gùn ọ̀run. Àwọn kan ni yóò gbọ̀gbọ̀ ìṣù lóko, àwọn kan ní visa. Àwọn kan tó máa process. Àwọn kan ni ó tà ẹ̀fọ́ ó lọ ní ìpele. So, a máa kọ́ yín. Nǹkan tẹ́ nílò láti mọ̀ nípa ní ṣàlàyé pé àkọ́yé lẹ́yìn náà lè kó gbọdọ̀ lọ. Wọ́n torí pé àwọn fẹ́ rí yín lọ́dún tó ń bọ̀ àbí nígbà míì káwọn rí wípé gbogbo nǹkan tá a kọ́ yín ẹ̀sìn ti ṣe. So ọ̀rọ̀ kò bá lọ wọ́n kì í dáadáa. Ẹ ṣe mọ̀.
Thank you very much. She already said the first of the days and also what she said, who might be a feedback so that I think I know what to call you. And she knows that at the end of the planting season, we have with all process. All right, so right now we're bringing the radio meeting. Talking about this statue of
Good morning, everyone. Very delighted to have you today. I know you see the video in the second half. You might some of the places you saw at the door. We're really happy to have you there. So while we're here, we have we're going to be moving to the young ladies. This is the first communication office. There is going to speak English. But over there is where the principal is from. We have scientists, they are waiting for us already. So it's going to be in two phases. Today is just going to be the demonstration of cutting of these business and treatments. So we taught how to cut the yam and then treat it. So by tomorrow we'll come back here again, same time. Like we said, no African time. We're waiting for the rest to join us. The rest is considering the part of the age, but then said it's still really where they are. So we can't eat in there. But the science is really using our time every day to 11 o'clock. So we'll take you down, we'll take you to the studio, we'll have a production studio, we'll have a light somewhere there close to where we do the first demonstration. So after the demonstration, tomorrow we'll come back here again, same time. Then we'll go to IITA for the proper farm demonstration, how to plant. The farm is already ready, set, we've done the heat, and all of that. So the scientists will show you how to plant the seedlings. We have about 3,000 access to plants, but we won't be let go out. They will show you the sample of how to plant the land, then you do the rest. Remember, the arrangement is we will plant in that demonstration farm, that's the demonstration. Once it's matures, the young seedlings will share among all the participants of this particular training. So the farm is also a demonstration. So once it's ready, the harvested, then share and then everybody can discuss it. We're happy again to have you. It's a very pleasure to have you. Unfortunately, not all the farmers are here now. I hope you'll join us soon. Thank you very much. Àwọn ọmọ wa tẹ̀sẹ̀ fún òun àwọn ní ọ̀gá wa ní ìròyìn rédíò IITA èdè ìtàkùn àwọn náà ní ìyá dájì ọ̀dọ̀ ìyá ni wọ́n. Ẹ̀gbọ́n gbogbo ní ṣé kò yọ ya bí? Wọ́n sọ fún wọn ṣàlàyé bí àwọn aṣèyí ìjọba oṣù jẹ́ orí pé kí ni iṣẹ́ àkànṣe ní project. Wọ́n ṣàlàyé pé akọ́kọ́ máa ṣàwọn nǹkan tó ń bì. Ṣùgbọ́n àwọn akọ́ṣẹ́mọṣẹ́ wa àwọn òṣèlú tí wọ́n mọ olóhùn nínú ara wọn tàbá sọ̀rọ̀ nípa iṣu ọ̀rọ̀ iṣu a máa kọjá lọ sí ọ́fíìsì rẹ̀ níbi tí wọ́n wà wọ́n máa wá dá wa lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ ṣẹ̀wọ̀n báwọn ti wà ọ̀rọ̀ làwọn sọ ọ̀rọ̀ làwọn sọ jù àwọn ọmọ ọ̀gá nípa pírátíkà báyìí lẹ́sẹ̀ rẹ̀ táwọn bá sọ làwọn máa sọ fún yín tó táwọn ti wá débẹ̀ ilé àgbo mọ́kànlá láti débẹ̀ ọmọ ṣàlàyé gbogbo bí iṣu ṣe kù lọ́ọ̀dọ̀ ṣe jẹ́ nípa ọ̀gbìn iṣu. Wọ́n tún wá sọ fún wa pé ṣé wọ́n pé àwọn fi fídíò náà yẹ ẹ̀kan. Púpọ̀ wa ẹnu wa nínú fídíò yẹn. Ṣé wọ́n pé nígbà tá a lọ sí ọ̀dọ̀ ẹnu wa ní wọ́n rí àgbà náà. Ṣé ẹran tó ju wa? Ẹran tó ju wa? So, ajáde lọ, wọ́n ní púpọ̀ àwọn tá a jáde lọ náà ní ẹ̀dùn ní ààyè nínú fídíò tí ẹ ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ wò tó àyè. So, wọ́n wá tún ṣàlàyé wípé lẹ́yìn ìgbà tí àwọn akọ́ṣẹ́mọṣẹ́ yẹn máa wọ̀ wá tí wọ́n wò, àwa ń lo owó kékeré kan. Tẹ́sí dára wò ní nípa lókè nǹkan tá a ti kọ́ yìí ṣé òótọ́ ló yẹ ṣé òótọ́ lẹ̀ wọ́n tó gbogbo nǹkan tí wọ́n máa fẹ́ máa wá put into practice. Wọ́n ti wo owó yẹn o, wọ́n ti bèbí ẹ̀ o, wọ́n ti ṣe ìtọ́jú ẹ̀ wọ́n ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀. Ṣùgbọ́n wọn á yẹ wá máa gbé iṣu. Gbogbo information ẹ̀ ní ìdìbò pátápátá. Bàbá wa ni wọ́n máa sọ fún mi. Báwa dá yín àbúrò ayé ẹ̀ wá ṣe. Ẹ̀ náà pè ní demonstration. Ẹ má ṣe ṣe ìyá àwọn ọmọ wọn ní ẹsẹ̀. Àwọn ayé studio, ayé ohun kò tẹ̀ ẹ̀rọ ìgbọ́n wà lórí rédíò. Ìgbà tí kò gbọ́ pọ̀, agbára náà lò. Agbára wa bẹ nísàlẹ̀. Káwá ti ṣe tọ̀ yìí náà máa bójú ló jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀. Ẹ kò ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ sí máìkì. Ẹ lọ sí máìkì o. Ṣùgbọ́n ẹ máa rí gbogbo nǹkan náà ṣe ní ìrìn agbára rẹ̀. So that Tem uma docente de nos vídeos ele vai ser outro livro
All right, thank you very much. We're having a quick tour. Don't worry, we're coming back here after the time. We're coming back there for. Yeah, okay. All right, so now I want us to prepare that we are going to fun. Don't worry, the purpose of this video is just go to your phone and your materials. We are going to then to go to the institution. Thank you for coming. And when we show the demonstration, we'll come back for lunch. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yes, you can leave your properties.